gonna be a cold one this morning. Just after 8:30 a.m. and we're right near the winter solstice. So the sun has just come up. Currently about 11 degrees Fahrenheit. Quite chilly. So I'm gonna make this intro short because I need to put my clothes back on. We're gonna try and snowshoe here up to the top of Spring Hollow. So it's a rather steep trail, so it's gonna be interesting to see just how far I actually get up there. There's about 4 to 5 feet of snow up in the mountains. So we'll see how far I can get. It's supposed to be a beautiful day, a cold one, but currently clear skies, about a high of 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's get started. There is just a taste of what I'm hoping to see today. Unfortunately, this is going to be a hike on a north-facing slope, so I don't expect to actually get much sun on my person, but hopefully that'll light up the other side of the mountains. Should be pretty cool. You wouldn't know it by looking at it now, but this entire area, it looks like a meadow, is actually a giant boulder field. So I'm sticking to the trail in this section. Definitely warmed up a little bit going up that slope. I think I gained about 500 or 800 feet. So now I'm at a split. I can either go to the west down to Mill Hollow, or I can keep heading south up this north-facing slope into Spring Hollow. So I'm gonna go out for a little bit further, see how the going is. I'm gonna have to probably break a little bit more of a trail. If we look over to the way up, it's not as broken as it was thus far. So we'll see how tired I get, but onward and upward I go. I think this is where I'm gonna stop. Originally I was gonna try going up Logan Peak this morning until I saw that the avalanche danger was considerable, and that there looks like a considerable avalanche danger. So I'm not gonna go across that slope and continue up the trail. But this is kind of the part of the hike or snowshoe that I was hoping I'd make it to. So it's all well. And we got this awesome view looking up to the north there, across the other side of Logan Canyon. And as I predicted, the sun's too low in the sky to give us any sunshine here. So it's been quite the cold hike, but I have stayed warm. Got my snow pants, gloves, hat, jacket, it's all good. Now I'm gonna head back down the way I came, and about 0.8 miles from the trailhead, there was like a split that goes over towards Mill Hollow, back out of the canyon. So I'm gonna take that, see where it leads, and end up back at the car. I will say that my snow estimate depths were a bit off, I think. Thought it was about 4 to 5 feet up here. I think it's closer to 6 to 7 feet up here. This snow is really deep, and there's been like 2 feet up here just in the past 4 or 5 days. Super light, fluffy powder. So very fun to snowshoe through. Having a blast. The views just don't stop here. The lighting could be a little better, but I will take this any day of the week. Not sure how well you can see it on camera with the sun. You can clearly see the sun, but that there's Logan Peak in the far background there. Just under 10,000 feet. Looks cold and windy up there. You can see the clouds kind of swishing around the top. And then that is Mill Hollow up to Logan Peak there. Haven't really explored that trail yet, but it looks interesting. So maybe I'll come back another weekend and snowshoe up that way. That over there is called Bridger Lookoff, named for Jim Bridger. He was a cacher and trapper back here in the day. A lot of places in town named after him. And then you can just see down Logan Canyon there and the Wellsvilles in the far background. What a gorgeous day out. This one, as you can tell probably by the color on my cheeks here, it is still quite cold out. There's also, like I mentioned, considerable avalanche danger in the backcountry right now. So my hiking and snowshoeing options, they're rather limited. But I was still able to get in about 5 miles and about 1,800 feet of elevation gain. Hiked about maybe a third of the way up Spring Hollow and then went over to Mill Hollow as well. Didn't really go too far up there because I'm really cold right now. So we're gonna wrap this one up, head back to the car, and we'll see you guys in the next one.